Ready to go now, Nick Gonzalez. Now at the plate.
Number 3, Nick Gonzalez.
And the home opener is underway. The 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Ball.
Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Breaking ball down and in. He did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
That one lifted to left. One away. And next for the Red Sox, Gabriel Moreno.
Ball.
Man at first, one away. Just missed. And another ball. Grounder might be 2. Montgomery over to second on a nailer. They get 2. Colson Montgomery digs in for the Guardians. Ball one there. That one fouled off. Up the middle, and there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Nope, that's inside. No.
Two now. Fights it off. He'll see another. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Brings it in. One down. One out, man at first. So here is Bryce Harper. He gets there with the slide. Here comes the 0-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Can't glove it cleanly. And he's out on the tag.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. That is the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. So stepping in for Boston, Nick Kurtz. Check swing called strike. That's strike 2. Rogers, 28 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2017. Swing and a miss struck him out. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-1.
There we go.
Gonzalez tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Now there's a bullet down the line. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. And he'll pull into second safely.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Durbin at the plate now, and that's strike one. Man at second. In the dirt. Sliced hard but foul. Second inning here, no score. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And stepping in for Boston, Nick Sogard. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Foul ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air to left center, and that is that. Bottom of the second, stepping up for the Guardians, Samuel Basallo. Just missed.
Ball two.
And there's one down. Fought off foul. Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Josh Naylor. Gonzalez. To first. Out number 3. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Swing and a ground ball. This looks like extra bases.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Tap foul at the plate. Man at second. Fouled off. He was late. To the right side. Naylor steps on the bag and one away in the top of the third.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Lee in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. This one high in the air to left center. Robert on the move to the alley. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they lead by 2. In the air, right field. And that's the third out. Here in Cleveland, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Luis Robert Jr. digs in for the Guardians.
Up.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the 0-2.
There we
Checks
go.
a swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Out to short, Gonzalez. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And it's fouled away. Strike on the inside corner. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Colson Montgomery digs in now. He swings and fouls one off. Sogard settles under this one. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Back now at
Leading off
Progressive
for the Red
Field.
Sox,
So stepping in for
first
Boston,
baseman,
Nick
Nick
Kurtz.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. On the ground, right side, Clemens. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. That one ripped, but foul. Red Sox leading it by 2. Top half of inning number 4. In the air to left center. Stretches out and hauls it in.
That's a really nice play,
Up
ranging
next for the
back
Red
into the
Sox,
outfield for that
third
catch. We
baseman,
all know
Caleb
those can
Durbin.
be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Durbin swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Here we
Check
go.
swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first, and he held up. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Got him. That K is his. Bottom of the fourth, stepping up for the Guardians, Shea Langoliers.
Langoliers.
You know,
Right,
these
whoa.
Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. He'll take and trot around the bases.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Connor Falefa throws to first in time. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Chapman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. The 0-1. That's a hit. And the tying run is on base.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Basallo, batting with one down, takes a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to.
Got him swinging for the K. Struck out swinging his first time. Hit on the ground to short. Gonzalez. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Nick Sogard.
Strike one.
The other way. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, a double and a run scored his first time up.
That's a ball.
Kiner-Falefa, in his 9th season, 30 years old now, he joined the team as a free agent. Liner snagged at first. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning, Josh Naylor digs in for the Guardians.
Josh Naylor.
No, that's a ball.
Swing and a foul out of play. Kiner-Falefa tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Guardians, center fielder Luis Robert Jr.
That one fouled off. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Late with the swing there. High fly ball, right field. Lee makes his way towards it. That's out number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. Went down on strikes his first time through. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Here in Cleveland, now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Nick Gonzalez. Up the middle, Montgomery. Fires over to first. One pitch and one out.
Oh.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
Swing and a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. So, man aboard. Gabriel Moreno up next for the Red Sox. And there's a foul ball. Here's your 1.
That's a ball.
This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Here comes the throw, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Nick Kurtz.
Whoa.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the...
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A 3-run dinger.
Now pitching.
Cody Hoyer will take over. Here, he's into the game with the bases empty. Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter. Spencer Horwitz. Lifted in the air, right field. And there's 2 down. Digging in, Caleb Durbin. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Colson Montgomery.
Colson Montgomery.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. To his knee, the throw, but it's not in time.
Up
Base
next
hit.
for the Guardians, catcher Shea Langoliers.
And that one is off the top of the wall. Montgomery on his horse around third. He'll score. 3-run game. It's 5-2.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least.
And that one hammered out of here. A home run off the foul pole. Bryce Harper goes deep. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-4. Here's Matt Chapman. 1 for 2. Lee on the move towards the line. And there's one away. Ground ball right side into the outfield. Base hit. And the tying run is on base. Here's Elliot Ramos. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Sogard drifts towards it. 2 down. That one carrying. And it is gone. It's their second home run of the inning. And they've rallied from 4 back. It's 6-5. So 2 down. Luis Robert Jr. digs in for the Guardians. Straw under it. And that is that. Back now at Progressive Field. So stepping. For Boston, Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter. Jarren Duran.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Zabrowski.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Into center. Coming on Robert, and he's there.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Straw stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And a foul ball. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 2. Just
No,
missed.
that's a ball.
Swing and a ball line to center. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Back here in Cleveland, set for the last half of the 7th. Cody Clemens digs in for the Guardians. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
One up, one down.
And, you know, it's always interesting to see how teams attack the first pitch. What's their plan of attack going to be? Well, for this offense in this game, they're not waiting around.
That one hammered center field. Carrying well. And gone! He'll touch them all. And up next for Cleveland, Shea Langoliers. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Straw should have this one. 2 away now.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the...
Giovanni Moran gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
2 down, nobody on. Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2. Inside, just missed.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ready to begin the 8th. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Nick Gonzalez. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Harper tracks it down for the out. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Ball.
Zabrowski measures 6 feet 4 inches, 28 years old, and he was born in Canada.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Gets it to first. Just got him on that one. 2 down, base is empty. Gabriel Moreno, the next to hit. In the air, right field. And that is that. Here in Cleveland, now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Matt Chapman.
Hey!
Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike 2.
Ball.
Really
Whoa.
good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Oh, that hit him. His throw is not in time, an infield single. And they'll go back to
Up
check on the
next for
right-hander now.
Guardians, designated hitter Samuel
First
Basallo.
pitch just misses. So now a pinch hitter, Tyler Stevenson.
37,
A runner at first for him, nobody out.
Stevenson.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Justin Slade.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
That's a ball.
Chapman on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Pulls it in on the warning track. One out man at first. Elliot Ramos will hit next.
Elliot Ramos.
A little out front there as he swings through it. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This one in the air, right field. And he makes the catch. Now one
No,
miss.
that's a ball.
Carrying well. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And now it's Luis Robert. Kurtz under it. And that is that. Back now at
Leading off
Progressive
for the Red
Field.
Sox,
So stepping
first
in for
baseman,
Boston,
Nick
Kurtz. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Fought off foul. 0-2 now. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
Now pitching
The
for
Guardians going with a new pitcher.
Number
And Fluharty.
hitting for the Red Sox, number 75, Carlos Narvaez.
That's a ball.
Kurtz gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Ball 2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 1 away. Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox.
Third
0 for 3 in this
Caleb
one.
Durbin.
And first offering is fouled off. Fluharty, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. The Bo Sox down by 4 here at the top of the ninth. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 1-2.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
2 down. Tell fans a little bit about the difference between a cutter and a slider.
Well, a cutter looks more like a fastball, but it has that late movement like a slider that's hard to pick up. Now, with the slider, it's a little slower, the spin is different, and sometimes you can recognize that, and it tends to break a lot.
Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Guardians slug their way to a win in this one. Our final score here, 9-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.